Welcome back to Midnight Digital Decay. September 9th, 1712 AD. A Tibetan expedition set out to scale Mount Kailash, a sacred peak said to be the abode of Shiva and the axis mundi of the world. Led by a group of seasoned monks and explorers, the team was determined to reach the summit, despite the local warnings that no man had ever returned from such a journey. As they ascended, they noticed time itself seemed to slow. The sky darkened, and the air grew thick with an energy that made their bodies heavy. Strange lights danced on the horizon, forming symbols that none could recognize, but all could feel resonating deep within their minds. By the second week, communication with the base camp was lost. On the 21st day, a single monk returned. His hair turned completely white, his eyes hollow and unfocused. He spoke of a hidden city made of impossible geometries, where the expedition encountered beings of pure light who spoke without words and revealed the true nature of the universe. A knowledge too vast and alien for the human mind to comprehend. Those who attempted to resist the knowledge were simply erased, their existence wiped from reality. The monk, now a mere shell of a man, was the only one deemed ready to return, bearing a message. The summit is not for mortals to claim. After his return, the monk vanished during the night, leaving only his empty robes behind. Mount Kailash remained unscaled, and the tale of the expedition became a cautionary legend, warning against the hubris of seeking the divine. September 9th, 1825 AD. The White Ship, a legendary vessel known among sailors for its ghostly white sails and the promise of untold riches, was spotted off the coast of Newfoundland. Desperate for fortune, Captain Thomas Baird led his crew to pursue the ship, despite the warnings of seasoned mariners who spoke of the ship's curse. As they approached, a thick mist enveloped Baird's vessel, and the white ship seemed to beckon them closer with an ethereal glow. Suddenly, the sea beneath them grew still, unnaturally so, before surging up violently, as if the ocean itself sought to consume them. The crew saw figures aboard the white ship, pale and gaunt, their hollow eyes fixed on the approaching vessel. These apparitions, clad in rotting finery from centuries past, were once men who had pursued the white ship and found only doom. As Baird's crew attempted to turn back, the white ship unleashed a gale that tore their sails and splintered their masts. One by one, the men were claimed by the sea, their screams lost in the howling wind. Baird himself was found days later, adrift on a piece of wreckage, muttering incoherently about a treasure beyond human understanding, and a city of gold beneath the waves guarded by ancient wrathful spirits. He died soon after, his body shriveled and aged beyond its years. The white ship was never seen again, and those who heard Baird's tale swore never to seek it out. It was said that the ship still roams the oceans, a siren call to those foolish enough to chase the impossible, only to find themselves swallowed by the abyss. September 9th, 1936 AD. A solar eclipse plunged Europe into an unnatural darkness that lingered long after it should have passed. Astronomers across the continent were baffled as the sun was blotted out, not by the moon, but by a dark shadowy mass that seemed to pulse and writhe in the sky. In the heart of the eclipse, strange phenomena were reported. Clocks stopped, compasses spun wildly, and radio transmissions were filled with a cacophony of whispers and languages that hadn't been spoken in millennia. The epicenter of the disturbance was traced to a remote monastery in the Carpathian Mountains, where an ancient artifact had been unearthed just days before. The artifact, a disc of black stone inscribed with symbols from the Book of Enoch, was believed to be a relic of the Watchers, fallen angels who once walked the earth. As the eclipse reached its peak, the monks who had found the disc reported seeing visions of a vast, shadowy city rising from beneath the earth, its spires stretching into the darkened sky. The city was inhabited by beings of colossal size, their forms shifting and impossible to fully perceive. These entities reached out with tendrils of darkness, seeking to reclaim the artifact. The monks, in desperation, buried the disc deep within the earth, and as they did, the eclipse ended as suddenly as it had begun. The artifact was lost, and the event was quickly covered up, dismissed as a natural anomaly. But those who witnessed it knew that something ancient and malevolent had stirred beneath the earth, only to retreat once more into the shadows. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more of this content. It lets me know people enjoy it and motivates me to continue to create it for you all. If you haven't already, check out my link tree in the description for more esoterica.